What's going on, everybody? So Rick Ross has dropped a new album, Rather You Than Me, and this Idols Become Rival track is outrageous. Now, before I get into it, I want to thank Rick Ross, bro, because a lot of dudes are going to say, yeah, he's a cop and all that stuff. Obviously he was a CO for a little bit or whatever like that. 50 Cent went at him. Basically, he's never going to get a pass for that, because when you come from the hood, it's not going to be nobody. Even though people have friends that are cops, that are actual, dudes that are in the game, it's not cool for a dude that was once a cop to transition. It's kind of difficult. But the one thing that nobody can deny is that the dude is raw. All right, and we all know that this Lil Wayne beef with Birdman has been going on forever. But I'm going to tell you this right now. In my opinion, like I'm saying, Brad, I'm going back from Tupac, Biggie, the whole era. Rick Ross is dope, bro. I can't be mad at him, bro. I can't be mad at him that the dude was a cop, whatever he was, because I know later on he actually admitted it after they showed photos of him posing, with his other CO friends or whatever like that, because 50 went really hard, you know what I'm saying? Officer Ricky, all that kind of stuff like that. But the album is crazy. Lil Wayne, responded by saying he really, really needed it after that thing was dropped. But this is Nicki Minaj telling Meek Mill, I told you to never trust her. But Meek Mill is also a wild savage in his own way as well, with everything that happened with the whole Remy Ma and telling another chick that your girl's butt cheeks are dropping and stuff like that. But let's just focus on the fact that now that it's all out, all right? Now that it's all out, and we know that Birdman is a dude that is very, very prideful. He's not going to look at this as something that is just going to get a pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have to realize that. As much as people think that this is going to be, all right, it's all hip-hop, Birdman take this seriously. You know what I'm saying? The dude came in with Lil Wayne. Well, he didn't come in with Lil Wayne, but Lil Wayne came in with Birdman. We all know Juvenile, the Manny Freshes, all that stuff that used to go on. But it goes deeper than just rap with Birdman and Lil Wayne. If people don't really understand that, you got to be very, very careful with the whole lines of what's going on. And it's not like Birdman just going to take this sitting down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be something that's just going to, it's okay, bro. You saying wild, reckless shit, and yeah, we're just going to move on. It's going to be, consequences and repercussions. You know what I'm saying? Straight, like, it's not just going to go by. But I'm going to tell you this right now. If you guys are not fans, guys and girls are not fans of Rick Ross, it's something on the album for everybody, Rather You Than Me. It's not something that, I don't think, Rick Ross hasn't put out a whack album. And that's what makes it very, very difficult. Like, if he was a cop and he was just putting out whack garbage, and it was just straight trash, I wouldn't even be on here talking about him. I'm just letting you guys understand something. Regardless of what whatever your thoughts are of him, if you listen to hip hop, this dude is a breath of fresh air based on all the mumble rap and all the crap that's been going on for all this time, where it's just, straight beats. And if you guys and girls can't appreciate that, I don't know what else to say about it, because for the most part, I only listen to beats now. Like, I can't even really focus on anything else other than beats, because I don't know what the hell people are saying. I like the song Used to This with Future. I have no idea for the most part what he's saying. I gotta wait for Drake to come on. So it is what it is. As far as Nicki Minaj goes, we know that allegedly she had to run back to Tunchi and the Drake after what Remy Ma did to her on Sheetha. The only thing I don't like about what Remy Ma did is after she dropped the Sheetha, she did the back-to-back. That was kind of, I can't say it was garbage, but she should have just left the Sheetha by itself and it would have been good. But while Nicki Minaj was with Meek Mill, she completely almost disowned everybody, as far as that Young Money camp goes, according to sources. Like, I don't know if it's 100%, it's just what I read and things like that. As soon as it hit the fan, she's right back there. You know what I'm saying? And Rick Ross, in his statement, like, I told you not to trust Nicki, everybody could always go back to that. But Meek Mill was taking L's regardless. And in my opinion, Nicki Minaj kind of helped him during that time, because Drake made a diss track that went into if you went to the club, that diss track was playing I've never heard a diss track be played in the club like that and be number one on iTunes. Like, it was crazy. Drake really, he was taking L's. So Nicki Minaj kind of helped him, in my opinion. So we got to be fair with that. We can't just be like, oh yeah, whatever. And it's always a game. Like, a lot of these things are not real. A lot of these relationships are not real. This is not a Jay-Z and Beyonce type thing. Like, it was no way that she was going to let Meek Mill get her pregnant or something like that. We all knew that. It was all for show, as far as a lot of the other things that came through with it. So, that part didn't really wow, everybody's excited about that he said that. Like, you could look at the whole situation and just know that she not going to really ride, even though she did testify for him, allegedly, you know, Nicki Minaj did testify for Meek Mill not to go to jail. I did read that in one of the articles also. So I don't know. I think they both kind of helped each other out. So I'm gonna leave that as a wash. Also giving Meek Mill another L with that, based on just like pillow talking or whatever we was doing at the All-Star game with Remy Ma, because regardless of what a chick is doing, man, like I know, and there was a lot of other dudes I was leaving comments on my other videos like, yo, bro, he's destroying her. Like, listen, man, look, men don't need to do that, because men always want to find a way to slide back into DMs, bro. So you don't need to go hard like that. You can just leave her alone. She's still Nicki Minaj. She's still selling. It's nothing that you could really do until her fall is imminent. You know what I'm saying? And even with all the stuff, she's already made it to that plateau where it's like, you can't really do much to her right now, because whatever she puts out, her Barbies are going to support her. She's already made it to that thing. So, it's kind of crazy for me to even really discuss that. But all in all, I'm just focused on the fact that Birdman, everybody has to understand, man, this dude went on, he came to New York. He came to my hometown in New York, went on the radio and created respect. And then he started selling tea. Like, Birdman, he's not just going away from this. Like, it's gonna be, like I said before, it's gonna be consequences and repercussions, bro. This is not something that, people seem to not realize what Birdman is. Regardless of what everybody wants to think, you can't be a dude that does all the stuff that Birdman does and nothing happened to you just because you're just a lucky person. I'm just gonna say it like that. Dudes know what I'm talking about. Females know what I'm talking about. So it's all exciting for hip hop. Like I said, I really, really love the album. I haven't listened to all of it yet, but I've never heard a whack Rick Ross album. I'm just being honest about it. I'm not saying I don't love 50 Cent. I love me some 50 Cent, but Rick Ross is dope, man. He's dope. Album is in stores right now. Definitely go cop it. Let me know what you're thinking. If you've heard it, let me know. Leave some some feedback in the comment section so other people can know what's going on with it, man. But this is something that hip hop definitely needed. Hopefully it revitalizes Lil Wayne and he goes back to his old self. I'm gonna see you guys next time. And girls, one love.